In Srimad Bhagavatam it is explained when Shukadeva Goswami Bhag, when after taking birth from his mother's womb, when he started to run towards the forest, behind him his father, he said ha putra, I mean Vyasadeva, he said ha putra and starting to run behind him. Shukadeva Goswami not even once he turned back and see that his father is crying so much for him. So the shlok is coming this way. Sutta Goswami Pad, he's telling about Sukadeva Goswami Pad that so he did not go through any birth ceremony, new birth ceremony. There was no any cultural celebration. Not he took birth and there was no ceremony for him. Nothing happened, and he was completely free. And even he was completely not wearing anything. He was completely naked, and he started to run towards forest. So behind him, his father Vyasadeva, he said ha putra, and also running behind him. So Vyasadeva is thinking that I have manifested so many scriptures, Ved, Purana, Upanishad, and my son has not studied anything, and he's going towards forest. Vyasadeva said, "So son, where are you going? Come here, live with me, and study all the scriptures that I have created, manifested." But Sukadeva Goswami Pal, he did not even concentrate on anything that he said. At that time, in the shlok is coming, when Sukadeva Goswami Pad is going, by his darshan, all the animals and trees all the animals they got absorbed in love, divine love. Everybody started to cry, weep on seeing him. That's why it is said, even it is said, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, when he started to walk forward, there were some very beautiful women, apsaras. They were taking bath in a pond. Jagdev Goswami Pad walked past through by them and they did not even notice. But behind him, his father, when he came, all the ladies, all the beautiful women, they started to come out of the pond and started to wear their clothes quickly. So Vyasadeva saw this and he got surprised. He said, "My son, Sukdev, he's 16-year-old, the young boy. You did not feel shame on seeing him, but I am an old man and you are feeling shame on seeing me." Vyasadeva Goswami is asked to the girls, to the apsaras, beautiful girls. They gave a very beautiful answer. They said, look, one is one is Daitwad and one is Advaitwad. Advaitwad is those who don't even look at any material thing even once, don't even like notice it. Like they're always absorbed in God, that is known as Advaita. Advaita, they're completely always absorbed in God. And now that God is one, they're always absorbed in one God. Their consciousness is completely centered and always absorbed in it. And Dvaitwad is dualism. And those who concentrate on material things and spiritual things both in God. So this is Dvaitva. So God, God's potency, and God's power. So they're looking at three things, but Advaita are only looking at one thing. And in Dvaitavad, dualism, the God and God's power. They believe in the God's power. So that's why Vyasadeva Goswami Pad, they are saying They want to say, the girls want to say
ये
that
आप द्वैत में हैं,
that
हाँ, आप द्वैत में हैं।
you are in Daitwa
जहाँ
category.
पर द्वैत होता है कि उसमें भेदभाव आ जाता है,
Wherever
डुअलिज्म में भेदभाव
Daitwa is,
होता
dualism is like
है। ये
uh,
स्त्री है, ये पुरुष है,
you like conception that this is man, this is woman, this
किंतु
is girl, this is
सुखदेव
boy.
गोस्वामी
But
पाद
Sukdev
में ऐसे
Goswami
विचार
Pal,
नहीं था उसका।
he does not
कह
think like
रहे
this.
एक ही है, ब्रह्म
They think we
में
all
विचार
are
करते
one.
हैं।
That is his
इसलिए सुखदेव
conception.
गोस्वामी पाद स्वयंकार हैं,
So he's saying,
ये परिनिष्ठितो ब्रह्मन अहम, मैं पहले केवल
first,
ब्रह्म में ही परिनिष्ठित था,
I was completely absorbed
एक ही
about
ब्रह्म शब्द,
Brahma,
किंतु
that
पिता
One
व्यासदेव की
Brahma.
कृपा से
But by the mercy of
मैंने
Vyasadeva, I
भगवान के यानी कृष्ण के जो है शक्ति के बारे में और शक्तिमान
I
के बारे में
realized about the power
मैंने
power of Krishna and Krishna himself.
बताया।
I heard about it
कृष्ण
from
कृष्ण
Vyasadeva.
की शक्ति, तो
Krishna and
जहाँ
his
पर
power.
द्वैतवाद आ जाता है तो उसमें
But
भेद हो
but
जाता
where
है।
the Advaita comes, the conception
भेदभाव में
changes.
तब क्या होता है ना, ये स्त्री
There's
है ये पुरुष है,
differentiation, like this is boy, this is girl, this is
समझ
man,
में,
this is woman.
भेदभाव
This
में
conception comes like
dualism,
differentiation. This is dualism.
और अभेदवाद में
And
सब एक ही दिखाई देने
Vedvad,
लगा,
everything looks
सब एक
one.
ही ब्रह्म, एक
Like
ब्रह्म द्वितीय
everything is
नास्ति
Brahma, it's one.
है। तो इसलिए कह रहे हैं
That's why they
कि
said,
आपके अंदर में अर्थात व्यासदेव कर रहे हैं, आप
Vyasdev
कह
is
रहे हैं हम
saying
स्त्री है
that you are saying
और ये पुरुष है,
woman and this is
तो स्त्री
boy.
पुरुष में जब भेद हो
So you are
जाएगा
differentiating between man
है,
and woman.
तो उसमें
At that time,
ड्युअलिज्म आ
that
जाता
is
है, द्वैतवाद
dualism,
आ जाता
Daitwad.
है। और सुखदेव
And
गोस्वामी पाद
Sukdev
के पास
Goswami
क्या था,
Pad, what was his
जब
conception?
वो जंगल के वो दौड़ रहे
When he
हैं
was running towards
वो केवल
forest,
एक ही वस्तु
he
देख
was looking at
रहे
one thing,
थे, अद्वैतवाद
Advaitwad.
में वो ये सब बहुत विचार किया गया।
So these are the
तो
deep thoughts about it, this situation.
जो सुखदेव गोस्वामी पद में किसे कहा जाता है, नहीं नहीं, जो कथा में आगे बढ़ गया था, जो सिद्धांत में आगे ना द्वैतवाद अद्वैतवाद, व्यासदेव गोस्वामी के लिए कथा सुना है ना।
So I was telling about Vyasadeva Goswami and
हाँ नहीं, आत्माराम और aptakam,
so I was telling about Atmarama and
ये
aptakam.
बात बता था।
I was telling
आत्माराम किसे कहा
Atmaram,
जाता
what
है,
is Atmaram
aptakam किसे कहा
and
जाता
what is aptakam?
है। आत्माराम सुखदेव गोस्वामी के उदाहरण दिया गया।
Atmaram is Sukdev Goswami,
आत्माराम इतर आत्माराम
this example.
आत्मारामश्च मुनान, और aptakam
And
उसे कहा जाता है
aptakam
संसार में सब
is
वस्तु में रहते हुए पर
like
भी
they have everything in this material world,
कृष्ण
but
के किसी वस्तु के प्रति उसके आसक्ति
they're
नहीं
not
है,
attached to
उसे
anything
कहा जाता
in
है
the material
aptakam।
world. That is aptakam.
उसके उदाहरण है जनक महाराज।
That example is Janak Maharaj.
जनक महाराज
Janak Maharaj,
संसार में रहा
he lived in material world,
है, किंतु संसार के किसी वस्तु के प्रति उनकी
but not with not even
आसक्ति,
anything he was attached.
इसी कहते हैं
This is known as
अब तो काम कहा जाता है, दोनों
aptakam.
शब्द में ही है। यहाँ पर फिर दूसरी व्याख्या करते हैं,
And the second thing is
आत्माराम और aptakam के
Atmaram
दूसरी
and
व्याख्या करते
aptakam.
हैं
And the definition
कि
is
कृष्ण के आत्मा कौन है,
who is
तो
the
श्रीमती
Atma,
राधिका,
soul of Krishna, Srimati Radhika.
राधा ही जो है
Radharani
कृष्ण के
is
आत्मा
Krishna's
है।
soul.
अतः कृष्ण छोड़ करके राधा नहीं है, राधा छोड़ करके
Without
कृष्ण
Krishna,
नहीं
there is no Radha, and without Radha, there is no
है। पुराण
Krishna.
में अनेक श्लोक है,
There are many shlokas in Purana about
ये दिया
this.
गया जी। स्वयं कृष्ण भी
Krishna,
उद्धव की बात कहने लगे,
Krishna told to Uddhav
एकादश स्कंध में
in 11th canto,
वर्णन है,
it is
ये
explained
मैं ही गोपियों की जो है
that
उनकी आत्मा के रूप में ही रहा था,
I am
तो
manifested
उनके
as a
शरीर नहीं
soul in the
बनते थे,
gopis, and I am their soul.
आत्मा बिना शरीर के कोई मूल्य नहीं है।
And how does body will work without a soul?
ठीक उसी प्रकार
Exactly like
कृष्ण
this, Krishna,
ये बात बताया,
he's explaining
मैं
this,
ही
that
गोपियों की जो है मैं आत्मा हूँ,
I am the soul of the
आत्मा जो है
gopis,
मेरा
meaning the gopis
आत्मा,
and the gopis are my soul.
इसलिए वास्तविक में होता है
In
कि
reality,
राधा जी ही
this means
कृष्ण के जो है वो
gopi means
आत्मा स्वरूप है।
Radharani is the soul of Krishna.
कई प्रकार के अर्थ होता है इसमें,
For many meanings.
तो राधा बिना कृष्ण नहीं है, कृष्ण बिना
Without Radha,
राधा
there is no Krishna, and without
नहीं,
Krishna, there
राधा
is no
कृष्ण
Radha.
एक ही स्वरूप,
Radha and Krishna are one.
एक ही स्वरूप, लीला रस आश्रय धरे देवी, राधा कृष्ण एक ही स्वरूप,
Radha and Krishna are one.
दूसरी यह सिद्धांत भी है
The another
अपराकृत
Siddhanta is
जगत में
coming that in transcendental
शरीर और
world,
शरीर में कोई भेद नहीं
the body and the possessor of
है।
the body has no
जैसे
difference. Meaning,
जीवों में शरीर और शरीर
like
में
in
भेद है।
jiva,
उसमें
there's difference
फर्क क्या है?
between the body and the jiva.
और इसमें अंदर में कौन
Like you have
रहता
this
है?
body, and what is inside this
शरीर नहीं,
body?
आत्मा
It's
रहता
a
है।
soul.
तो आत्मा शरीर में भेद है,
So soul and body is
समझे?
two different things in
किंतु
this here.
अपराकृत चित्त
But in
जगत में
transcendental world,
शरीर और आत्मा में कोई भेद नहीं।
there's no
देह
difference
देही
between body and soul.
विदानस्ति। समझे? उस जगत में देह और देही में कोई भेद नहीं।
There's no difference between
समझ में आ
the
रही है?
body and the
ये
possessor
हमारे
of the
शरीर
body.
के देह है,
What is this? This is
जैसे
our
हाथ है,
body.
पाद
Like
है,
we have legs,
पैर
hands,
है, उंगली है, ये सब
feet,
क्या है?
fingers. What is this?
देह कहा जाता
This is body.
है। और देह के एक एक सब क्या है? अंग कहा जाता है।
And one
हाथ
part
है,
of the body is like
यही उसमें
a
पद
part
एक
of the
होता है,
body,
अंग
organs,
अंगी में भेद है।
parts. So
बॉडी एंड लिम्स ऑफ बॉडी,
the body and limbs of
भेद
body.
है कि नहीं?
Is the
हम इसके
difference or
पूरा
no?
क्या कर रहे हैं? शरीर का है,
What complete we are saying this is the
और
whole
शरीर
body.
के एक एक अंग जो है
But
उसको अलग
one
अलग नाम
limb of
दे रहे हैं।
body we have same
क्या
naming
नाम
it
दिया गया है?
different.
फिंगर,
Like this is a finger.
इसे हाथ कहा है।
We're saying hand.
देखो
Look,
पूरा इसका जो है हाथ कहा है,
this is we
और
are
फिर
saying
हाथ के
hand,
इसको हम क्या कहते हैं?
and then we are saying this
उंगली
thing
कहा
finger.
है कि नहीं? जैसे
True or not?
पेड़ है,
Like a tree,
पूरा पत्ता, डाल
like a full leaf,
है, पूरा
branch.
उसका हम पेड़ कहा है।
We
पेड़ कहने
completely
से
call all of it a
है,
plant,
उसके क्या आ जाता
tree.
है? पूरा उसके डाल है,
So we're
डाल
saying
ब्रांच
tree, everything is
है,
included, like
ब्रांचेस,
branches,
ब्रांचेस
the
देखिए, डाल भी है,
the
पत्ता भी
root,
है,
the leaf,
और इसके
everything.
बाग क्या बोले? छल, वो बाग, बाग इसमें
Bark of the tree, everything is
अलग
included
अलग
when
हमें
we say a
दिखाता
tree.
है। लेकिन पेड़ कहने से उसके पूरा आ जाता है,
When we say tree, everything is included in the tree.
पूरा रूप आ जाता है। फिर अलग
Then
अलग करके हम कहते हैं एक पेड़ के पत्ता
we
है,
can say, oh, this is leaf of a tree.
पत्ता बन रहे हैं। उसी प्रकार
Exactly like this.
एक कहते हैं अंग होता है
One
और
is
एक है अंगी कहा जाता है संस्कृत में।
one is the possessor of the limb and one
ये
is the
बहुत
limb.
सारे है,
So these are two things.
पूरा से
Anga and
अंग
angi in
और
the
ये अंग
Sanskrit.
है, लिम्स ऑफ बॉडी, बॉडी एंड लिम्स ऑफ बॉडी।
The body and limbs of body.
The limbs of body belongs to the
Limbs of body,
body. ठीक उसी प्रकार
exactly like this. The limbs of body belongs to the body. So in the
जगत में
transcendental world,
दिखाई पड़ता है,
we see
समझिए कि जैसे आंख है, कान है,
that
चोख
people
है,
have
नाक है,
eyes, nose, ears,
सब कुछ है, आंख
everything
है,
is
सब
there.
कुछ है, किंतु उसमें
But
कोई भेद नहीं, आत्मा में कोई
there's
भेद
no
नहीं।
difference between that and the soul.
ये कहता है देहो देही विधानस्ते,
Deha dehi
और
vidanaste.
प्राकृतिक चित्त
In
जगत में
transcendental world,
देहो देही में कोई भेद नहीं।
there's no difference
क्या
between the
है
body
इसमें?
and the
difference
soul.
between body and limbs of body।
Body and limbs of body.
इसके समझना बहुत कठिन होता है।
It's very hard to
क्या बोला?
understand this.
विधानस्ते, वेदा माने भेद नहीं, देहो देही विधानस्ते।
Deha dehi
There
vidanaste.
are no
Vidanaste means
difference
no
between
difference between
body and limbs
body
of the body।
and limbs of body.
क्योंकि अपराकृत चित्त जगत
Because in
में
transcendental world,
सबके शरीर कैसे चिदानंद से
everyone's body
चिन्मय
is
शरीर
Chidanand, this transcendental body.
है। उनके ऊपर से हम लोग के जैसे शरीर देख रहे हैं, हाथ है,
From
पैर है,
outside, we
नाक है,
see they have
उनके भी
eyes,
ऐसे
ears,
सब
nose,
है।
hands
किंतु
like
उसके
us,
शरीर
but
कहता है आत्म शरीर कहा जाता
it is the body of the soul.
है। आनंद चिन्मय से प्रतिभावित सर्व जो निज रूप तया कला भी ब्रह्म संहिता में इसके वर्णन
In
किया
Brahma
है।
Samhita, it is explained.
तो भगवान की जो आत्मा जो कह रहे हैं
The soul of God
है,
that we are saying here is
वो कौन है?
who
संग
is
राधा जी है।
Srimati Radhika herself.
और वे आत्मा के साथ कृष्ण क्या करते हैं?
And what is the
रमन करते हैं, विहार आदि करते हैं।
Krishna? What does he
इसलिए
do? He
कृष्ण
gets
के
absorbed
नाम
and
है
plays with the soul. That's
राधा
why
रमन।
his name is Radha-Raman.
तो कृष्ण
Raman.
के यदि
He
यहाँ
does Raman with the soul.
शरीर मान लिया जाए
So if we think Krishna
और
is the
राधा जी की
body
आत्मा मान
and
लिया
Radha
जाए
is the soul,
और राधा जी की यदि
and if we
शरीर
think
मान लिया
vice
जाए
versa, like
कृष्ण
Radha is
की
the
आत्मा
body
मान
and
लिया
Krishna is the soul,
क्यों? शरीर शरीर में कोई भेद नहीं।
but there's no difference between the
आत्मा
body and the
ये
limbs
सब
of
क्या
body and the soul. Like it's all one.
क्या बोले फिलोसॉफिकल टर्म है,
It's a philosophical term,
टेक्निकल टर्म है,
a
इसलिए
technical
समझना
term
बड़ा
to
कठिन
understand.
होगा।
It's hard to understand this thing.
सिद्धांत तो समझिए।
We have to understand Siddhants
अतः
to be able to
कृष्ण
process
सदा
this.
सर्वदा राधा जी के साथ
Like
विहार
Krishna
आदि
is
करते हैं। इसलिए
always
कृष्ण का नाम
playing
है
with the
राधा
Radha,
रमन।
Raman. So that's why he's always doing Raman with Radha, and that's why his name is Radha-Raman. Why does he call Radha-Raman? Meaning every time he's always doing Raman with Radha, meaning Vihar, which means like playing, getting absorbed with. So it is Radha-Raman.
Why we are saying that our Krishna name is called Radha-Ramana? Now, स्वयं कृष्ण सदा सर्वदा राधा जी के साथ
Krishna
विहार
is always doing Raman with
Krishna
Radharani,
always playing with Srimati Radhika.
always playing with Srimati
Or
Radhika.
otherwise Srimati Radhika always
And Srimati
playing
Radhika, she is
with
always playing with
Krishna.
Krishna.
कृष्ण के साथ राधा विहार करते बिहार और
Krishna plays with
राधा कृष्ण से
Radharani and
विहार
Radharani plays with Krishna.
इसलिए
So
रमन
Ram,
विहार
Raman is the
रम
word that
महात्मा
says play. And that's why we say
रवि
Radha
रम
Raman.
रम मीन्स टू बिहार टू
Ram
प्ले
means to play.
इसलिए राधा
Raman.
रमन
Radha Raman.
कृष्ण
The one
के
who
साथ
plays with
राधा
Radha,
रमन
that's why Krishna is called Radha Raman.
राधा रमन ये लिखा था
Radha Raman Vihari.
कृष्ण के नाम राधा रमन विहार
That is the name of Krishna,
राधा
Radha
के
Raman
साथ
Vihari,
रमन
who is
अतः
always
कृष्ण
playing with Radharani.
सरस
Meaning
अपने
Krishna,
आत्मा यानी राधा के साथ
with his soul,
विहार आदि
he is
करते
always playing.
और अब तो काम
And Aptakam,
आप तो माने
Apta means
अपने के साथ ही उस समस्त प्रकार की
like with self,
प्रेम में वो डूबे रहते हैं
they're always absorbed
कम
in
शब्द
the
का
love
तो
with
कम
themselves.
धातु भार्गव रूप कम माने
Kam
समस्त
means
प्रकार की इच्छा
like all type of
डिजायर सब
desires,
पर पूरा हो जाती
they are satisfied. Kam,
है
Aptakam,
अतः कृष्ण
meaning Krishna,
सदा सर्वदा राधा की शादी विहार आदि
always he's
करके
playing with Radharani
और
and
प्रेम रस आस्वादन
he's
करते
tasting the divine melodies of divine love,
हैं इसलिए
ras, and
कृष्ण भी कहा जाता है
Krishna is known as
अप्तकाम
Aptakam, like he's, yeah, Aptakam.
आत्माराम और अप्तकाम
Atmaram and
अद्वैतवादी लोग
Aptakam.
जिसको
Advaitavadis,
अद्वैतवादी के लिए जिसको हम लोग जो आत्माराम कहते हैं अप्तकाम कहते हैं
they say Aptaram and
किंतु
Aptakam,
वास्तव रूप
but
में वो कृष्ण के लिए ही प्रयोग होता
this word is only for
है
Krishna.
कृष्ण ही यथार्थ रूप में
Krishna
आत्माराम
is
और
completely Aptaram
अप्तकाम
and Aptakam.
कहाँ से समझ में आया
Did you understand anything?
समझने में कठिन होता है
It's hard to understand these things.
कि बार बार श्रवण करते करते
But if you
करते
keep
करते
listening again and again and
तो भी
again, then
समस्त सिद्धांत
all the
समझ
Siddhantas
पाए
you can understand.
अभी एक शब्द कहने से नहीं समझ नहीं
If
पाएगा
you not understand it at
इसे
once.
बार बार श्रवण सुनना
So
पड़ता है
listen again and again.
है हम इसलिए कहा
I'm saying this
इस
because
जगत में
in this world,
जीव जीव के जो है
Jivas,
दो दो है शरीर है एक
they
है
have two
आत्म
bodies.
शरीर
One is the body
और
of the
एक है
soul, and
स्थूल
one is
शरीर
like
ये
the
ऊपर
subtle
से
body,
क्या
gross
कह रहे
body, and this is all covered with
स्थूल
the,
शरीर कहते हैं
like we say, this is
ग्रस
the gross body.
है इसे कहा जाता है ग्रस बॉडी कहा जाता
This is gross
है
body,
और इसके अंदर में
and
और एक
inside
बॉडी है
this, there's one more
जिसके कहा
body,
जाता है
which is
सटल बॉडी
subtle
सूक्ष्म
body.
शरीर उस सटल बॉडी के अंदर में
And
और
inside
एक
the
शरीर
subtle
जो
body,
है
there is
उसको
one
कहा
more
जाता
body
है
that is known as
आत्म शरीर कहा
the
जाता है
body of the
इसे
soul,
कहा जाता है चित शरीर कहा जाता है
transcendental body. So transcendental.
ट्रांसेंडेंटल बॉडी का वो ट्रांसेंडेंटल बॉडी जो है
That transcendental
और
body,
उसके रूप है
it has a form.
जो जिस रस का साधक होते
Depending the
हैं
mood of the
उस
sadhak,
रस के
that same
अनुसार वो
moods,
बॉडी होता है
the transcendental
वो
form depends on
सूक्ष्म
the
अति
mood.
सूक्ष्म में विराजमान
It is there in form of like
जैसे
a
हम
little
लोग
potential,
जैसे हमारे
like
आँख है कान
we
है
see
नाक है
eye, ear, nose,
जैसे दिख रहे हैं
we can you
ठीक
see.
उसी
But
प्रकार
exactly like this,
उसी प्रकार आत्मा के भी
the body of the
शरीर
soul
उसमें
has a transcendental form like this.
है इसको
Understand?
कहते हैं आत्मा शरीर का
This is known as the body of the soul, Atma Sharir.
आत्मा के शरीर के बारे में जानना पड़ेगा ये
We
कहते
have to
हैं हरेक
realize
आत्मा
about this.
दुष्टव्य स्वतव्य निधि ध्यासी वही आत्मा के जानने के लिए तुम
To
प्रयास
realize
करो
this, we have to
मतलब अपने
practice.
के जाने
Meaning, realize who you are.
हु आर यू
Who are you?
हु आर यू यू आर सोल
You are soul.
हर इज द सोल
Where is that soul?
हर इज द सोल
Where is the soul?
Where is the soul? Yeah, where is the soul? Very deep inside
deep inside how is he
How is the soul?
have you seen no just you huh? If I say how do you know your soul resides in your heart how do you know how do you know
Yeah, it's been told that our soul and the soul will go on.
just your heart listen
Yeah.
But so for this God saying this way, you have to realize yourself. That is saying ghee inside the milk. This is true or not? But you cannot direct see the ghee inside the milk. If you want to see the ghee inside the milk, then need some process. Eh? You have to boil the ghee, boil the milk, then transfer in yogurt. After yogurt, then you churn the yogurt, then will come butter. After butter, you can see the ghee. It's the process. In the same way, Atma, soul resides this body. This is true. For this regard, we are living. We are alive. Eh? But if you want to see the soul, Atma, you need process. That is called sadhan. Sadhana, that is the process, practice.
Bhakti yoga.
If you, without practice, sadhan, you cannot see your soul. Then self-realization will come. Self-realization is the best realization. Atma-anubhuti. When you chant, yes, that is called the bhakti yoga. If you practice devotional service to Lord, bhakti yoga, then you can say and yourself, I am soul, I am Atma. Now just you are listening, but someone told you, but just to listen. But you are saying, I am not this body, I am soul. But where is the soul? Have you seen? आपने देखा ही नहीं.
I've not seen it.
आत्मा के देखा.
Have you seen the soul?
आत्मा के देखा.
You've not seen it.
आत्मा के देखने के लिए
To see
एक
the soul,
प्रयास करना पड़ेगा.
you have to do practice.
Rendering chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So saying this. Then, or we are the same part and parcel of Lord. Mamai vangsha jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana. We are the eternally and transcendent, the part and parcel of Lord. So, renowning, chanting holy names, then realization will come. Self-realization is the best realization. Atma Anubhuti. Now we are saying, oh, I am soul. You are saying, you are soul? You are saying, I am soul. You are saying? What you are saying?
But I would say what I was.
No, I am asking, who are you? You giving answer?
I am soul.
I am soul.
Yeah, I am.
You are saying, I am soul. What is the soul? This body is not soul.
No, not this what I know.
So, where is the soul?
But where it is. To be honest, I don't know.
So, for this Upanishad is Pareva Atma Drustabhya Srotabhya Nididhyasi. Nididhyasi means always you meditate about him. Bhagavad Dhyan. Without meditation of Lord, Bhagavad Dhyan, and you cannot realize about him. Baraha Pidam Narvurbapu Karna Karnikaram Vibritavasa Kumikusam Vajantamadam Ranranu Adarshudam Purana Gopavindi Bindaram Savadharmanam Pripavisadavikirti Kusturitilakam Lalata Potali Vakastali Kustumana Sagri Varamuktikam Karatali Venum Kare Kankanam Sarvang Nivari Chandana Sulitam Kanthe Chamuktavali Gopasti Pariveshtu Vijayate Gopal Chudam. This is the meditation of Lord, Bhagavad Dhyan. So, when you meditate to him, then slowly realization will come. Yeah? Without meditation, not possible. Or Kali Yuga simple Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained, learning, chanting holy names and Nam Sankirtan. Then realizing it. Then Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Nam Sankirtan. Because holy names and Sri Hari same. There are no difference between holy names and Sri Hari. And Bhaktiman.